All right, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
Matthias and Dave.
Here with another abbreviated episode of the Blabbermalt Show.
Blabbermalt Show live at
Collision Bend Brewing.
Collision Bend Brewing.
Down on the flats.
Down on the flats. Dave, why are we here at Collision Bend Brewing?
Well, they just tapped my Grate and Grind Saison.
Grate and Grind Saison today.
We're here for the release party.
That's wonderful. So before we get started, let's go ahead and have a
let's taste
whiff
this.
and a taste.
Yummy.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell us what we're drinking.
So this is the brew that I brewed for the Lorraine Waterfront Brew Fest last year, and it won the competition, and the prize was brew it on Collision Bend system. So we came down here about a month ago, 5 weeks ago, and brewed this up, and here we are, enjoying it.
Yes, let's talk about that whole process real quick, because this is not your first time winning or co-winning the competition.
Yes.
So a couple years ago, you brewed with us at Avon Brewing Company, and you did another Saison, Blackberry Bambalam, which was a huge hit, and it's on tap right now at Avon Brewing Company. Not from them, we keep brewing it because it's so good.
Yeah, we're not drinking a 2-year-old beer.
No, not at all. So and I'm one of the judges for that competition. I think the Lorraine Brew Fest is one of the premier brew fests. We talk about it here on the show quite often. And what we do is have a homebrew competition, and you entered that with probably 15 other people.
Yes.
And your Saison won, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And we chose, there's another great winner, that we're brewing a Mountain Dew based beer, sour ale, which is pretty epic. So that still happened this summer.
That.
You had the opportunity to brew here with Luke and Ben at Collision Bend.
Yes.
And so they set the whole thing up. You got here to Collision Bend. They have a 15-barrel brew house. Tell us about the day.
Yeah, so we came in, and the grain bill is pretty simple. It's mostly Pilsner malt. And as any Saison, you have to throw in another grain. So we did some rye and wheat. Mashed in. Everything went smooth. We took, we went into the boil, took the spices in a muslin bag, threw it in there. We decided day of to double the orange peel.
Yeah, I was going to say it is different from.
It's a little bit different.
What we had.
And I'm happy with
last
it
summer
because it needed a little. I think that orange peel needed a little bit of a boost. So we did that and chilled it down, went in the fermenter, and here we are.
Well, there's pictures of you graining out.
Yes.
As well, which is what we know is one of the best jobs in brewing.
Yes.
So as we talk about this process, right, Luke and Ben here at Collision Bend, fantastic people. We do collaborations with them, and you had a fun time.
Oh, it was awesome. Great time.
And Ben's just a great person.
Yep.
Luke's a great person. That's a lot of brewing acumen from Great
if you
Lakes.
remember from when we had Jason Lowry on, Jason and Ben are good friends, and Ben is the guy who really kind of kick-started Jason's love for beer and gave him a lot of
and helped Jason brew his first ever beer, Citra Trails, which won one of the previous year at the Lorraine Brew Fest. So that's pretty
it's
awesome.
A small world and just
small brewing world.
Yeah.
But as the day goes, we're here at Collision Bend. Just talk about this place here in the flats as you come down. So it's not too late to come today. I know the release party started at 6. You have a big crew, about 25 or 30 people over on the other side of the bar. You can wave at them, right? Hanging out, ready for you to come back over. I'll let you head back over there in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But make your way down here to the flats. Collision Bend is one of the premier breweries here in Cleveland. They also have a fantastic patio here on the water. $1 million view. Great food. Great tap list. So get on down here and try it. It's on tap today, but we can also get it in growlers and howlers and cans
so come down even after the fact and try this beer and try all their other beers.
Yeah, they brewed a 15-barrel batch, so it should be on for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I think that's so cool about Ben and Luke, and they're willing to step up. I mean, you talk about this beer, some changes, obviously, from your original recipe.
Right.
The yeast was a little bit different, you said.
Yep. It's hard to get a big batch, commercial-sized batch of that particular yeast. But this is very good. Very happy with it.
This yeast through nice esters, clean. To the point of, you said it was pretty dry. What did it finish at? Do you remember?
1.008 or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty dry.
But in general, though, the body's nice. It holds well, and the orange peel is really good. So come out here and try this beer. You're not going to regret it. support the people here at Collision Bend, Luke and Ben in particular, and also Dave with his fantastic opportunity to brew on a professional setting. Dave, I'm proud of you, man. Your Saisons rock.
Thanks, man.
It's exciting to step over to this side of the world and have all your friends and family over at the bar. You can look and wave at them, Dave. Come on, they're all waving back at you. Perfect. Here to support you in this adventure. So before we end our little mini show today, we want to talk about some up and coming things this week. I'm not going to be here next week for our live show in the studio, but what do you got going on?
Well, I did nail down a guest finally.
Who's that?
You want to hear who it is?
I wonder who it is.
It's Todd Donnelly, everybody.
Todd Donnelly.
Yeah, he's a legendary brewer, home brewer in the area. He went to University of Toledo with me. He's a pharmacist as well. I can't tell you how many award-winning ciders he's brewed. He just wins medals all the time. He runs beer competitions. He plays drum for an Irish pipe band, which is pretty cool. And we share the love of the best band in the world, which is Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden.
So we're going to talk about all that stuff in the show.
All those things.
It's going to be a great show. So
I can't wait to watch it when I'm gone.
Yeah.
I already saw the set, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of good conversation.
Yeah.
So look forward to that next week.
Next Tuesday.
7 p.m. live from the studio.
Yes.
Dave and Todd.
Yes.
Perfect. A couple things this week, though, we want to kind of catch up to before next Tuesday is coming around. There were a few polls happening for different breweries around we want to make you aware of. On Instagram, we have the Ohio Brew Blog.
Right.
They're doing a bracket. We just had the the Final Four, right? The men's bracket, women's bracket for the basketball championship. 64 teams. They did the same thing with breweries throughout the state of Ohio, the 4 different regions. And down today was the voting for Final 8. Elite 8.
Here we go. Who's still in?
Looks like Avon Brewing Company is still
snap.
in. Oh, snap. So we're not sure the exact totals as of yet, but today was the Final 8. We were up against a very formidable foe in Crooked Pecker. Yes. Those guys are fantastic, brew great beer.
Yes, they do.
I mean, Eric and his family are just wonderful people, too. So we were up against them. We had, who was it today? Also, we had Noble Beast.
Noble Beast.
Was up against, I believe, Great Lakes. We had Rheingeist, who won quite handily, I believe, and then at the very end was Hofharda was winning at the very last second.
Yeah.
So that could be the Final Four. We shall see when those votes come out. Instagram, Ohio Brew Blog, if you want to see the brackets. Voting should resume in a day or two in the story, so check that out.
Yeah, for sure.
There's also another one, Dave, you saw today.
Yes. Northeast Ohio Craft Brewing.
Our friends over at Northeast Ohio Craft Brewery News Group.
News Group, yes.
That Facebook page is having a series of different polls. And last week's Sunday poll was for patios.
Patios, yeah.
And there are a slew of wonderful patios all throughout Cleveland, Twin Oaks, and a few others being some of those ones that we love the most. But Avon Brewing Company came in 4th out of that. So.
But I feel sorry for these other breweries because when the new place is open, nobody stands a chance.
Oh, we hope so,
against the beer garden.
If we could just break ground, and everybody asks that question. We haven't broken ground yet.
Don't ask.
It will happen soon. But if you do stop at our place this summer, we're sitting around the French Creek with a beautiful patio.
Yeah.
And it leads to the next category, which is this week, which is the in-house food. So best brewery with best in-house food. And there are thousands of votes out right now, tons of shares in the product. And currently in second place, Avon Brewing Company.
Yeah.
So go over to Northeast Ohio Craft Brewery News Group, also shared on their Northeast Ohio Craft Brewery News page.
Their website, yeah.
And I've shared it, and other people have too, so stop in for that. This Saturday is that Bert Kreischer comedy show.
Oh yeah, you going to that?
I've really contemplated it.
Okay.
We're looking at the holiday weekend, trying to figure out what it looks like at the restaurant first. But he's one of my favorite comedians, and if you have time to get downtown to do it, I think there's a few tickets left. So stop in and check out.
Should be a good time.
Also this weekend coming up, Monday's another holiday for the food and brewery world.
Oh yeah, Dingus Day.
Dingus Day.
Yeah.
I know there's an event downtown. A lot of places are having some stuff. But in our neck of the woods, what have we seen so far?
Lorraine has a bunch of stuff going on. You had mentioned Bascule's.
Yeah,
got
our
a
friends over at
menu.
Bascule.
Yeah.
Chris is having some events on that Monday, so stop in and see Chris and the rest of the folks down in Lorraine, our neck of the woods, for Dingus Day, and enjoy that process.
Yes,
so
for sure.
That's all I got for any updates on my end.
Yeah, I don't think...
no concerts this weekend for you?
No, we just went to the Hairball show last Friday. It was an awesome show.
Is that pretty?
If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, all the '80s arena rock. It's a band, and they do. They come out dressed like Kiss and
that's fantastic.
you know, all the bands from the '80s.
So speaking of '80s hair bands, I think I saw our good friend Billy Morris.
Yeah, he's here.
Here with his lovely wife. Came in to support you here today, so we're going to head back over there soon, say hi to them, and greet all your crew and family, and say hi to Billy. But before we do, guys, we're going to talk about one more time. Get down here to Collision Bend in the Flats. I'm going to thank Luke and Ben to help you out with that. This is your Grate and Grind Saison.
Yes, it's lovely.
Come down and get some. Growler, howler, take some to go in a crowler even.
Yeah. And don't forget to like and follow us, the Blabbermalt Show.
Hit that smash button.
Facebook, YouTube, and at Blabbermalt at Instagram and Twitter.
Absolutely.
And blabbermalt@gmail.com if you have any questions or
email
issues
stuff for next show
you want us to cover.
All right. Until then, everybody,
Stay malty, Cleveland.